30 laps for the late models. Green flag off turn 4. Sprint cars went green to checker. Let's see what the late models can do. Down the backstretch with the lead is Big Orange Derek Hoffman. Hoffman out front, they battle down low. The American flag 5 of Justin King up the inside. Cleanly through lap number 1. Hoffman with the lead, Von der Rohe to second, King third. Then Richardson, Gatton, Dean Cook, and Andrew Royer the top 7. Point leader Al Cook Jr. sits 11th at the end of lap number 2. Eyes on the 44 of John Gatton Jr. and the number 88 of Al Cook Jr. That's the battle for the points. John Gatton put a lot of points on Al Cook through qualifying. Now Al's got to make it up here in the feature. Working the inside around brother Tommy off turn 4. Al Cook Jr. racing up inside the top 10. Still the leader is Derek Hoffman in 2. Alex Von der Rohe second. Justin King runs 3rd. Chad Richardson 4th. Then side by side, the 44 of Gatton and the 8 of Dean Cook. Trouble, turn number 1. Dean Cook slides it sideways and comes to a stop just before the tire barricade. Then a little contact behind him. The 2 Shelmadine Tribute cars, Tommy Cook and the Jeff Shelmadine Tribute 71X, and Mark Mason in the 5 with Jeff Shelmadine's roof on the top. Chestnut Plaza, Fantastic Sam's, the benefit cut is tomorrow from noon till 6. Look out on the restart, Richardson dancing around. Hoffman out of shape, Big Orange reels it back in for the lead, goes Von der Rohe. Alex Von der Rohe around the outside takes the lead away from the number 2 of Derek Hoffman. See the late models with the X on the rear bumper of the car. That means to tell the other drivers they do not have a radio spotter. Some drivers in radio control, some drivers all by themselves. And Von der Rohe the lead in number 11. Von der Rohe and Hoffman first and second out there by themselves. Justin King runs 3rd. John Gatton Jr. works the inside of Chad Richardson for 4th place. Right behind them, the 24 of Andrew Royer. Sliding way up the racetrack, the white number 7 of Brock Anderson loses several spots. Anderson, after a good qualifying effort and a heat race win, now sliding backwards through the field a bit. Keeping an eye on the point battle, John Gatton runs in 4th. Al Cook Jr. runs in 8th. Cook still on the charge in the number 88. Gatton tries to work the inside of the 5 of Justin King. John Gatton Jr. with a nose to the inside of the 5 of Justin King. King gives him room. Gatton charging through on the inside. King fights back on the outside. 44 and 5, wheel to wheel for 3rd, back to turn 1 and 2. Dean Cook into turn number 1, gets sideways, saves it. Back up on the racetrack, stays green. Cook to the inside of Neil Richardson, ran out of racetrack and got sideways. Now well behind the field. Alex Von der Rohe with a big lead now over the number 2 of Derek Hoffman. John Gatton Jr. sits 3rd, trying to close. Fast qualifier Andrew Royer running in 5th place. He takes a look on the 5 of Justin King. Chad Richardson still 6th. Oliver Fitzwater 7th. Al Cook Jr. 8th. 9th, the black 7 of Jesse Oplinger, and 10th is Tommy Cook in 71X. Then it's Brock Anderson, Mark Mason, Neil Richardson, Fred Hopkins, Dean Cook, Stephen Derwin, and Charles Darr. Andrew Royer, the fast qualifier, up the inside, picks up 4th. Alex Von der Rohe, the race lead. Hoffman runs 2nd, 3rd, the 44 of Gatton, in 4th, the 24 of Andrew Royer. Andrew Royer runs fourth. Halfway sign given last time by. Vonderow still the lead over Derek Hoffman. John Gatton Jr. third. Andrew Royer runs in fourth place. Justin King fights back around the outside, hangs on to fifth ahead of the 62 of Chad Richardson. Oliver Fitzwater seventh and 34. Al Cook Jr. remaining eighth place in car number 88, where he's been for quite a few laps now. Oplinger ninth. Tommy Cook in 10th. Lap traffic ahead. Again, Chad Richardson trying to take over fifth place from the 5 of Justin King. This time he'll get it. Chad Richardson comes to fifth in car number 62. Now the leaders in some lap traffic around the outside of Charles Darr. Big Orange Hoffman, 44. Gatton trying to work around Darr as well. Fourth place, Andrew Royer closing in on everybody. More lap traffic ahead. Brock Anderson in car number 7 driving around the 71 of Tommy Cook. Give Brock Anderson 10th place in car number 7. Justin King starting to lose a little ground in the field. Up behind him comes the 34 of Oliver Fitzwater. Derek Hoffman puts a lap on the 17 of Stephen Derwin. John Gatton Jr. comes with him. Now that fight from 6th on back works their way around the 30 of Charles Darr. Everybody nose to tail. Vonderow still the lead. Al Cook Jr. charging up the inside. Gets by the 34 Fitzwater. Spin the number 7 of Jesse Oplinger. Jesse Oplinger goes around. Might have had some help from Brock Anderson in the other 7 car. Yellow flag out. Jesse Oplinger 7, Dean Cook 8, Brock Anderson 7, Charles Darr in 30. Set for a restart. Through turns 3 and 4, Scott Stovall looks him over, green flag out. Charging back through 1 and 2, Vonderow with the lead. Look at Derek Hoffman trying to bring Big Orange around the outside. Hoffman charging around the outside, puts a nose in front through turn 3 and 4. Off turn 4, new race leader Derek Hoffman. Guys need to start rethinking the restarts because the outside line working pretty good for a couple of guys, but Vonderow now fighting back. Still side by side behind them between Gatton and Royer. Hoffman, Vonderow, Gatton the top 3. Andrew Royer suddenly slipping back through the field in car number 24. Five to go this time by. Big Orange Derek Hoffman with the race lead over Alex Vonderow. Troubled on the backstretch. Oliver Fitzwater going to get the light pole. Fitzwater in 34 into the tires down in turn 3 and 4. Got together with the number 6 to make that the 5 of Justin King. Al Cook Jr. went for a ride sliding through the infield. Now Derek Hoffman is spun off turn number 4 as well. Coming to a restart. Green flag, 5 laps to go. Derek Hoffman down the backstretch. Vonderow loses ground up the inside. Comes the 44 of Gatton. Gatton comes into second place. Side by side back at 5th. 88 of Cook to 24 of Royer. Derek Hoffman, race leader over 44 Johnny Gatton. Right now the fight is 5th place and it's side by side 24 Royer, 88 Cook Jr. Richardson gets tagged by the 7 of Anderson and they spin down in turn 3 and 4. Caution out. Caution back out. Brock Anderson and 7. 33 Neil Richardson get together, bringing out the yellow. Handful of laps to go. Here's your lineup. Derek Hoffman, Big Orange, with his best shot to win all year, but on the outside of him, John Gatton Jr. in the 44. Alex Vonderow third in car number 11. Chad Richardson fourth in 62. What a job by Al Cook Jr. coming from outside the top 10 to run the top 5. He may lose the point lead tonight, likely will if things finish like this, but nice job of minimizing the damage. 24 is Andrew Royer. 71, Tommy Cook. Jesse Oplinger in 7, back up into the top 8. Then Mark Mason and Justin King. Green out. Let's watch the battle for the lead. John Gatton on the outside. Down low, Derek Hoffman sweeping around for the lead is Gatton and Hoffman. Big Orange tumbles down the backstretch. Big spin for the 2-car. Caution out. Here they come through turn 3 and 4. Going for the lead. Green flag out. Can Alex Vonderow complete the circuit of drivers driving around the outside? No. Give the lead to Gatton. Vonderow settles into second, side by side behind them. Here comes Al Cook Jr. Al Cook Jr. charging up to the top 3. Junior up to third. Chad Richardson fourth. Then Royer, Mason, Dean Cook, Tommy Cook, Jesse Oplinger. John Gatton Jr. chasing his second feature win of the year. 2 laps to go. Alex Vonderow working on a career best finish. Chases John Gatton down the backstretch. Stephen Derwin dropping out here at the tail end of the number 17 car. 1 to go for the 44 of John Gatton Jr. Gatton, Vonderow, Cook, if they finish just like they are, Gatton will put another 10 points on Cook. But it looked like it could have been a lot more when this race started. Down to turn 3 and 4. Off turn 4, heading for the checkered flag, the BST Enterprises car. John Gatton Jr., second win of the year. Vonderow second, Cook third. Then Richardson, Royer, Mason, Cook, Oplinger, and King. 5th place, unofficially 24, Andrew Royer. 4th to 62 of Chad Richardson. In 3rd, the number 88 of Al Cook Jr. 2nd, the number 11 of Alex Vonderow. And picking up the win in car number 44, win number 2 in the season for your point leader, John Gatton Jr. And the Fantastic Sam's BST Enterprises United Lottery Team Solar Tan sponsor, car number 44. Heading around to Victory Lane. He's going to have a hat to give away, and Mike McIntyre will meet him in Victory Lane.